So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. Fermin. O'Shea did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that is a little undercooked.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here.
And he does it with such an unassuming demeanour. He makes the ordinary look beautiful, doesn't he?
He does, absolutely. His game is just laced with moments of sheer brilliance.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pedri. And it's Zanetti. Nice control. And this is Forlan. Fermin! Nearly, but not quite. Now it's Vieri. And it's made its way to him. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Vieri. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, Red, nice interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Looking for the run. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Piqué with the clearance. That'll be a throw. Alonso. Balde. And it's Xavi Alonso.
That's good play from him.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Bale. Pedri. Zanetti. And the through ball. He's in one-on-one. Real chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Diaz. Now that looks a decent ball. Howson. Zanetti. He came in hard, very hard. And he goes cross-field, and it's Balde. Strong running down that left flank.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Bale! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Rijkaard. Xavi Alonso. It's Pedri. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Xavi Alonso. Diaz. No, he's not getting past him there. Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And he's managed to get free. And a shot! Oh, the ball's... And he's following up! Oh, no, in he goes again! And he's stuck it away! Barcelona are back in business! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And that is indeed the final act. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And we are back underway. Rijkaard goes long and straight. Now it's Forlan. Aims beyond the defence. And it's Bale. Balde. Vieri threads one in. Oh, well measured. That is a brilliant interception. Decent chance! It's there!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Barcelona leading now.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Xavi Alonso. And here's Lopez. Zanetti picks it up out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And we have our very first corner. Fermin goes short. And that is well cleared. Oh, well played. Corner number 2 then. Fermin with the short one. And this is Alonso! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So, third corner of the game.
El dorsal 13. Serán sustituidos por
They've
el
played it
dorsal
short.
9, Van Nistelrooy. El dorsal 19.
Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover.
Borussia Dortmund really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Goes down, but nothing given. Dembele. Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Dembele. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Good take, and is it shot a goal?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries to pass it through. Bale. Taken back almost at once. Balde tries to clear. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So we have movement on both benches.
Será sustituido
Howson.
por el dorsal 20.
Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And that interception was most necessary. And that pass just didn't quite work. Rijkaard. Xavi Alonso. Gyökeres. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. Shapes to shoot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Rijkaard. Zanetti. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Dani Olmo.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And the number on the board is 3. Berbatov. Some good work on the right flank here. And this is Forlan. Rijkaard. And it's Xavi Alonso. And that will be it. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric. And that alone is enough to frighten some of the best defences. He really does have the ability to win games on his own with that terrific acceleration.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Balde. And it's Neymar. Zanetti. And here's Forlan. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Both sides exercising caution for now. Diaz. Now Howson. Zanetti gets into a good position. Neymar. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that was vital. And he's managed to get rid. Diaz.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Berbatov going about things with real menace. Diaz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he get it through? Berbatov looking to receive it in space. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It's a good 35 yards out, this.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
And he's gone looking for safety. Tries to pass it through. He's beaten the last man. Can he get away here? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's intervened well there. Howson is always looking to break lines. And it's Berbatov. Bale. Rijkaard is the guilty party there. Good take, and is he in? Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Dembele. Xavi Alonso. And it's Zanetti. And here's Forlan. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. He's found the way through. Vardiol defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. He is through here. He's picked his way through. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Dembele. Now Neymar. Balde. And it's Xavi Alonso. Chiellini. Balde, nicely weighted ball, and Neymar. Good ball over the top. O'Shea, and he's undercooked that. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And here's Forlan, and it's Zanetti. Great ball if he can get there. Zanetti. Alonso! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Neymar. Diaz. And no, he's seen through all of that. Neymar. And the finish! Oh, it's hit the post. Plays it, and again! And for a moment, time stood still.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
And this is Forlan. And he shoots! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's it, 45 minutes up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. Back on the way then.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Xavi Alonso. Not the most accurate pass. Kessié.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, good take in a good area. Diaz! And he's stuck it away. They've done it! Finally, they've broken through. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. Lovely. It's Neymar! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Borussia
El dorsal
Dortmund
20.
have their second corner now.
El dorsal 13. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9. Van Nistelrooy.
They've played
El
it
dorsal
short.
7. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Forced to go back. They're urging him to shoot. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's onto this. He's in. Oh, he's all alone. Roll! And a neat finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And here's Diaz. Bale, he is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Neymar. It's a threatening ball. Gyökeres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Diaz. Great vision.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Diaz.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
No, that's been intercepted. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Diaz. That's going wide left. Now it's Neymar. Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's having a pop! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he can thump it away. And it's Xabi Alonso. Guardiola gets it away. But that has not gone well. Pass somewhat off target. Balde. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Valde. Xavi Alonso.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Diaz, given the lift of his goal.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Nice looking ball. Chiellini calmly anticipates. Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. De Gea claims it without any fuss. Two sides absolutely inseparable, and we know what's coming. So, by accident or design, neither team is giving way.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
So here comes the ultimate emotional rollercoaster ride at the end of it all. I think we're just about ready. So now, 5 brave individuals must step forward. Which way will he go? 1-0.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Diaz is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. 1-1. So both teams on the board. Bale, second in line for them. Made it look easy.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Xavi Alonso is second man up. Oh, it's saved! Straight at the keeper.
Oh, look, the only consolation he can take from that was the fact it was on target.
This to double their advantage. Of course, 2 up.
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Great penalty, outwitted the keeper.
It was well disguised, it gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
Barcelona with this chance to pull 2 clear. That's a brilliant read. Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
And he sticks it away. It's 3 each. Vardiol is the 5th volunteer. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
So all eyes on the goalkeeper. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did. And the drama continues. A huge pressure penalty, reserved only for the bravest of men. Just strokes it in, saw the keeper moving.
I think he instinctively knew the keeper was going to move.
Borussia Dortmund have to score. Dispatched! There will be more of this.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
So is this to be lucky 7? We shall see. And in with absolute accuracy.
Good penalty. The keeper might have done him a favour in committing just a bit early.
The margin of error is 0. And that will do it.
Well, that's just wonderful, Peter. The pressure was on, but that's just superb mentality. The mindset did stay strong.
So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the end. Well, ultimately it came down to penalties. Any thoughts, Jim, having seen what you have?
Barcelona probably deserved that on the overall balance of things, Peter. They always seemed more comfortable, more focused. They weren't fazed by the prospect of penalties. I would say a job well done.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.